Hey guys, I wanted to take a look at the Wake Gestures app today. Now, I looked at Wake Gestures before in my Exposed series. This, however, is a standalone app, so it does not require the Exposed framework, although you will still need a compatible custom kernel. Now, it's made by the same developer who creates Elemental X, so that of course is supported. There are a number of other kernels that do support it as well. You just have to go ahead and check the threads. It works on most Nexus devices, including the Nexus 5, but be aware that different devices have different hardware and therefore battery drain will probably differ between them. On the Nexus 6, I can tell you the drain is minimal at best, so yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. Now, it's a simple app to use. You have the service toggle at the top so you can turn it on and off. Then you have options for sweep right, left, up, down, and finally double tap. Now, personally, I use this to easily skip tracks on Spotify when in the car. My phone is in the holder, the screen stays off, and I can just swipe the screen and it'll skip the track. It's pretty awesome. In terms of the other options, we have pocket detection, so that it will stop it misfiring if your device is in your pocket. Be aware that that does use the proximity sensor, so it may cause additional battery drain. Bypass the lock screen is really useful for quickly accessing apps. I'll show you that a little later, but this feature isn't perfect at the moment. Don't forget the app is still in development, but some devices that may not work, and on the Nexus 6 it does have a little annoyance, which I'll show you in a second. You also have haptic feedback for gestures and start on boot. Okay, so let's give this a shot. If we tap on one of these, it gives us some quick actions like skipping tracks or toggling the torch, but you can also use it for application launching and shortcuts, and yes, that does include tasker shortcuts. So with that, you can pretty much have it do absolutely anything. So for the sweep right gesture, we'll just go ahead and set this to the torch just for a quick test. And yeah, why not? We might as well set this sweep left gesture as well. We'll use an application for this. I know there's a shortcut for the camera on the lock screen anyway, but we'll just set it as the camera now just to show you how quick you could access the camera using this. And yeah, we're also going to go ahead and set the option to bypass the lock screen so that when we access the camera, it's just going to go straight into the camera instead of going to the lock screen first. So I'm also going to show you the one annoyance as well with that. So let's go ahead and lock the device. And now we'll swipe to the left. Just a simple swipe, and boom, you can see it's launching into the camera, and you can just see how quick that was. That's definitely quicker for me than going to the lock screen first. We'll just do that again, a simple swipe to the right, and we're launching into the camera, so it is very quick. And the other one we set was to swipe to the right, and that was the torch. So I'm just going to go ahead and tilt the device. You can see if I swipe, the torch turns on. If I swipe again, it turns off. So very simple usage here. Now, the slight annoyance or bug I was talking about earlier was if we don't use gestures at all and we use the power button to unlock the device, you can still see that the lock screen is disabled. It's not there, it's just completely off. So I'm hoping that's something that can be fixed or implemented in a later build. If of course you don't use that bypass the lock screen option, then it's not a problem. Your lock screen will of course stay, and we can just test that right now. I'll just have it with Chrome as one of my gestures, and we can test this out. Of course, it's not going to be as quick as you can see right here, because when you do the gesture, it's going to take you to your lock screen, and then you have to unlock, and then you'll see your application or your shortcut, which in this case is Chrome. So it's just one of those extra step sort of things. So there you go, guys. It's an awesome application. Give it a shot if you've got a compatible custom kernel. It's a free application. The links are in the description. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.